Hey, welcome to the Degenerate Nation Podcast, episode 257. I am live with Wendy on a hot mic.
Hot Mike. Yes, my thumb is fresh from a spasming asshole and I'm ready to go.
Oh, whose asshole?
My husband's.
Oh, you plugged that ass?
Well, yeah, it does this number. Just every guy's butthole does this number when they orgasm. Try putting your finger up there once when you're coming.
When I'm coming? I don't know how to find it.
You don't know how to find your butthole?
That ain't my job.
Yes, Daddy, that's my job.
Goddamn right. Keep them press-ons. Oh, yeah.
I'm keeping my southpaw thumb for my southpaw daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Mm-hmm. That's right, I'm left-handed. Come get me. Come get me.
Yes, Daddy, yes, Daddy, yes, Daddy. As long as you're coming, I'm getting you.
Yeah. So we've come at you recently with some medical facts. So
Yes.
it's time to reward our medical source. She wants to know, Wendy, panties or no panties?
Do I wear panties right now or in general?
In general.
In general, at work, yes. At home, never.
Woo! Fuck panties. Fuck condoms.
Yes, I'm not wearing panties right now.
Damn right. See, we just going raw. See, you're not wearing panties, and I'm
Literally.
wearing a hat I got when I was like 9 years old. Shit.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm literally sitting on a seat. It's fabric seat, but it's full of stains because I always go raw, and it loves it.
Oh, yeah, you get the pussy stains on that seat, on that cloth seat.
Yes, if you decide to become one of our Patreons, you may get a picture of my cloth seat stained with pussy juice. You can use it for your screensaver. I don't care.
Where can they find the Patreon page to donate to the show?
Patreon. Oh, yes. Patreon.com/Degenerate Nation. And become a patron of the show. Shout out to Brian. He's one of our top Patreons. Woo, woo,
He is the
woo,
top
woo.
Patreon by like a wide margin.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. My bad. The
The king.
Yes.
I still got King Daddy. I still got to find out how much, not how much, who he wants to come cast with. To void. He's going to be a casting voyeur. If you can beat $15 a month or a one-time donation, I think you can do that. I think it's just monthly, though, to be honest. You can be on with me and the host of your choice.
Heck, he can be on more than one show for all I care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Maybe he just wants to watch and quietly masturbate in the corner for all of us, and I would be more than pleased.
Yeah, I want to see him masturbating on Facebook Messenger for sure.
Ooh.
In the corner.
I
It's
think
like, hey, you're too
yeah.
front and center. Can you just be a little bit more in the corner with your motions there? With your masturbating? Thank you. It's like, oh, that's great. A little out of frame. That's perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just the hint of the motion that makes me wet.
with me, you can see in the corner there is Sealy, my stuffed seal.
Hi, Sealy.
But
Good
in the
evening.
corner for Brian is going to be Brian masturbating to us, mostly me.
Yes.
I hope he picks you.
Yeah. That's fine. I know that Sealy doesn't judge.
Sealy, I always turn Sealy the other way if she's around.
Oh, that's true. No, Daddy.
Turn that bitch around.
Turn her around, and then you turn your bitch around, and so there's no chance of cross-contamination.
That's right. So tell me, why no panties?
Why no panties now?
No, I
Because
know why
it's
no
fun.
panties now, because it's Friday, you're on the cast,
Well, yeah.
I'm your daddy,
Yeah.
and you like to
Yeah.
stain them carpet on that
Yes.
car
Yes.
carpet. Yeah.
Yes.
Stain that seat.
Yes.
Stain that seat, you
Yes.
bitch.
Yes. I'm gonna face myself.
You're edging. Just rub that puss right on that fabric. Yeah. With the Frito, the ground up Frito stains, the grease.
Oh, is that what that yellow stuff is?
Pussy grease and ground up Frito.
You ever like a salty Frito pussy? Num num, num
Yeah,
num.
salty Frito pussy.
Yeah, I'll back that right up with a bowl of cereal.
Damn right. Why? So what? Why no panties? Sometimes I don't wear underwear. It's not often, but sometimes I don't.
For me personally, it's a sense of freedom. It's a sense of, you know what? I can do it. So fuck yes, I'm going to do it. And they're my pants. I do my own laundry. And if I care to make them, a little bit happier, I'm going to make my pants happier.
A little grodier, a little happier, a little more beautiful.
Well, yeah, and by the way, it feels a lot better because I'm half waxed.
Oh, okay. Now, do you like to transmit your beauty into the cloth?
The cloth actually looks like, they're not bacon stains, so it's not butthole stains.
Does it look like a Rorschach test when you're done with a pair of jeans after a day or two?
Depends on the time of month. You know me and my heavy flow days. There's no way I would go pantyless on those days.
Oh yeah, you do.
No.
Pantyless on the flow. Heavy flow, no panties day.
Yeah, I guess I do because sometimes I use the doggy pee pad instead of a pad. So
yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need a little air, you need a little freedom, you need a little relaxation. People take vacations. Why can't you give your pussy a vacation? Of course you can.
Baby, you're a star. You're a star.
Well,
you're a star. You're a little star. You're a star, pussy.
Yeah. Good pussy. You're such a good pussy.
Yeah.
I'll give you a day off. I don't want to be in my car seat today.
Yeah, you got to tell that pussy that it deserves a day off.
Yeah, get it out of the polyester car seat for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get you leather seat coverings. Okay, one Patreon. If we get over the threshold of our $38 a month that it cost last month or this month or whatever for the hosting fee, I want to be able to contribute to Wendy's leather seat fund, and we will contribute. I will not take all the monies that come in. I will contribute to my co-hosts. I will share the wealth.
That's very generous of you, but I'm going to blow that theory right out of the water right now. Put that right down.
What?
No leather seats in Minnesota.
Oh, why is that? It gets cold as fuck?
Okay. Cold as fuck in the winter, and in the summer, we are hot and humid. And if you want to go pantyless, your asshole sticks to the seat like some sort of duct tape freakish fantasy. I swear to God, you rip that thing up, there's pubic hair coming out, and it's all fused to the leather, and it's like, goddamn fucking cow skin got my fucking fused together. Oh my God, oh my God.
Does it rip it right out of your butthole?
While it's mooing, yes. And it's laughing. It's laughing.
A mooing, laughing, living cow on your fucking seat.
Frickin'. Yeah, even though it's dead, it gets the last laugh.
God damn, yo.
Yep, so cloth all the way.
You're a cloth girl? Your pussy's a cloth
I'm a cloth
pussy.
Yes. Yes, it's cotton, it's all natural, it's organic.
That stuff sucks, though. It always makes me feel poor.
Leather or organic?
This, whatever they put on cars, that's not leather.
Oh, polyester cloth?
Yeah.
Something that, I guess I could see that part, because it does hold odors.
Yeah. And it holds stains. Leather doesn't hold stains. You just, wash the fucking shit off. Alright, so, I don't think I've explained my dream car situation to the audience. What I'm going to do, and this will happen, these things will happen, I will sell a script, or 2, or 4, or 9, and I will, are you masturbating to this, audience? You should, because it's dreams coming true, and you need to come to dreams, okay? What's going to happen, I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to sell my Volkswagen, and I'm going to get me a Oldsmobile or a Buick, something like that, with leather, some cheap piece of shit, that I don't believe is a piece of shit. And I'm going to wear this 90s Blackhawks hat, and I'm going to drive that motherfucker through the drive-thru line and get a triple-sized burger, because I can then, because I don't give a fuck.
Oh my goodness, all these years I thought that your dream car was a Toyota Yaris.
Fuck that shit. Those things are for sops.
Oh, okay. Well, wah, wah.
Drive that you're a sop.
I'm a sop. I'm a fucking sop.
Yeah, you got soppy pussy for the wrong reasons. Okay. I want to hear more about your love life of the past, Wendy. I took a poll in my head. The audience was like, yo, let me get that. Let me get some more Wendy. What you got for me?
Let's see. Love life of the past. Let me scrape back there a ways.
Scrape.
Yeah. We're not doing a pap smear tonight. Ouchie.
No pap smears. Leather seat pap smears.
Yeah. Speculum. Let's go,
Speculum, here comes a speculum.
Daddy, you always take a speculum to my past love life, don't you?
Damn
spread
right.
It wide open.
Spread that shit wide open because we need to hear about it. Y'all have heard a lot about mine. Patrice doesn't have much of a love life, and Luther Danger's been married for like 40 years, and you have the best variety of stability and then like 20s chaos. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's true. It was chaotic. So I hear that you're like the world's absolute number one biggest fan of Tom Petty. So that's just awesome. First of all, we need to give you snaps for that.
Yes, Tom Petty had that new song out. I can't play it because that's against the rules, but go check it out. It's There Goes Angela. Subtitle is Dream Away. It's fucking great. It's gonna probably be on the new Wildflowers compilation. All the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tom Petty, baby.
So back when I was in my early 20s, I met this young man who was also in his early 20s who was a big fan of, like, have you ever heard of acid rock?
Acid rock?
It grates at your soul. Like,
probably. I mean, I'd have to, like, really hear, like, do you know any examples of the bands that our audience could check out? Just being acid rock and just imagine Wendy's head thumping with pain.
Yeah, it literally, that's a good descriptive adjective, thumping. Now, let's call him Thumper. I love this.
Thumper.
All right. So I met Thumper. Of course, what else did I do in my early 20s? I would frequent bars and dance. And even though I'm not a drinker, I always loved watching everyone else get fucking shit-faced and just having a great old time.
Fuck yeah.
And then like things would happen, and I'm so happy that it did because I got more attractive as the night got older.
Woo! Were you a last call lady that's like staked your claim? You just waited your time?
Kinda.
You like show up at 1 o'clock to the bar? You like dance between 1 and 1:45?
All right, you know how bad of a habit I have of falling asleep and then waking up way too late.
Yeah.
Well, that's about the perfect time to wake up and go to some bars.
If I was, though, for real though, if I was just trying to get fucked, I would not waste my time going early or in the middle. I'd be like, the better music's at the end. You go there and you just show up and you put it on, put a nice dress on or whatever the fuck you want, and you dance. Mm-hmm. And the guys that are standing there are like, so they're just staring at you. And then they're like, all right, you'll have like 5 suitors easily. You get a choice every fucking night. Hardcore.
Well, yeah, they're like, what the fuck? I didn't see her all night. Where the fuck?
Exactly. Where'd she come from? You be the where'd she come from girl. That's genius. God, it'd be so easy.
Yeah, I had a favorite shirt to wear. It was actually a guy's shirt. Go back to like the mid to late 90s.
Yes.
Where they had those metallic button-up shirts from Hot Topic.
Oh, God. You were wearing a Hot Topic shirt to get fucked in?
I was wearing a guy's metallic button-up Hot Topic shirt. And if you become one of our Patreons, I will let you see a picture of me in said shirt.
Yeah, you'll get a picture of Wendy in the Patreon if you're a Patreon.
Yes. So anyway, I was wearing my silver and black metallic come hither, I show up, where have you been on my life girl shirt.
From Hot Topic.
Oh, absolutely. Hot Topic.
And there was Thumper, huh?
Thumper was there. Thumper was really digging this music. Thumper was like, shit-faced fucking drunk. Yes. And he caught my eye, and I caught his eye. I'm like,
You'll do.
Looks like he might have he looks like he would have a nice tasting dick. So check him out, So Thumper and I ended up going back to Thumper's place. Now Thumper rented, like, it was almost like a side building, not quite attached, but it wasn't really a garage either, from this country house. So it was out in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of nice. A little stalkerish, but we've already established the fact that I had no boundaries or sense of, like, self-preservation when I was in my early 20s.
You could have taken them if he was buzzed, at least, and you weren't.
Yeah, I probably could have. But I was always safe. I always let one of my family members know where I was going, who I was going with, so I covered that base.
So this was, you said you had a late 90s shirt, but this was like early 2000s? Did you have a cell phone yet?
No, it wasn't the early 2000s. It was almost there.
So you were like this was like 99?
Yep.
Ooh.
Right around there.
So people didn't have cell phones quite yet. So how'd you let them know at like 2 a.m. that you were gonna go get fucked?
A lot of times my family members would be out dancing with me.
Nice. You're out with your family in a Hot Topic shirt?
Well,
look where I came from, girl. Goddamn, Wendy, goddamn.
I know. I was always silver cap. So
nice.
It was like perfect opportunity for them to take a night away from their kids, and let's go party and dance and go drink. So
fuck yeah.
They did, and I was able to. So as soon as I dropped them off at home, I said, "This is where I'm going. I'm gonna go to Thumper's house." I had Thumper's address and all that.
Yeah.
You don't use a GPS. You use landmarks, and I found my way to Thumper's house.
You read a map for that motherfucker. You wanted to. Yeah. You were a map. You wore a map to Blowjob Town.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Landmarks. Goddamn.
Yes. So anyway, I go onto Thumper's door, and Thumper answers, and Thumper is no longer wearing a shirt.
Yes. Hot.
He had So a lot of my guys, sometimes I remember things, sometimes I don't. In Thumper's case, he had the most beautiful chest I've ever seen. Not necessarily sculpted, but he had just the right amount of chest hair, and it just like waved like slowly down. And, like,
yeah.
Oh, and his man nipples were perfect, and I was already dreaming about just like tasting them.
They looked more than functional, right? They were so perked that they looked like you could do something. You could actually create pleasure with them.
Yes, yes, and it was just like, I knew that he had been dancing, so I knew that they were salty, and I was craving the salt. I was craving the salt so bad. So anyway, I went into Thumper's house, right? And he kind of
crave that salt, like, you craven wench.
I know. It's just so bad. It's so good.
You're so bad. You're so bad. So good. So good.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta play cool. You can't just like start sucking on his nipples with the door open. That's just just kind of crass. So anyway,
thirsty.
You have to have a little class. You know what? Right. So I was kind of like actual thirsty. So we had a soda. And he put on some music, and it was rock music, but it was at a decent level. So we were talking about different things. I don't really remember that now.
Now, no one remembers our stupid 1999 conversations, right?
Mm-mm. But then he leaned in for the kiss, and he was a good kisser. It was okay. It was getting things heated up,
6 out of 10 kissing, 7?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd give him a solid 7. Sure,
9 nips,
solid 7.
8 chest.
Oh my god. Those nips and chest, they were pushing a 9.5.
Oh, nines are around. So we're going to say 10 nips and 9 chest.
Yeah, I would go that. Yeah, he would have definitely gold, I'm getting all flustered.
You're no Russian judge when it comes to those nips, right? You want to give that extra point.
Mm-hmm. So the kiss was not bad. I hated to break it, but I had to because those nips were calling me. And I gently went around by his chin, and I followed the jawline,
Yeah.
And I could tell that he had shaved before he went out because he was smooth. And it smelled good because he had just a teeny bit of aftershave, but I didn't taste it, so that was like,
brute,
oh my gosh, that's
brute
perfect.
aftershave. Yeah, a little bit of brute.
Perfect. Yeah. And then I'm down here by the neck, and he starts to make that noise. And every guy has it in him to make that noise to make a girl wet. And he's like, I'm like, oh my God, I could feel the rumbling on my lips. Because it's coming from his...
It's guttural, right? This comes from the ancient place.
Thanks for doing that now. I can't think of
it. That's right. You like it when Daddy groans.
Daddy, you're making my mind all mushy. I'm supposed to be telling the story.
Talk about Thumper. Focus on Thumper.
Okay. Thumper. And I can start feeling it with my lips. He starts making that noise, that guttural noise.
Yes.
And I found the chest hair. Oh my God, it tickled my lips. And I just started salivating. It was just like someone turned on the faucet.
Oh
it was
God.
just gorgeous. Oh my God, it's just gorgeous. And I'm just like gently picking it up with my lips and gently rubbing it through my lips and pulling it just a little bit. Just pull. And I'm exploring. And he's like, he's getting, you could tell that he was like fully torqued already.
Getting torqued down there from your nipple play?
And I haven't got to the nipples yet. I'm just gently pulling his chest hair through my lips. When I got to the nips, though...
You were flossing on that motherfucker.
Oh, absolutely. But those nipples, they were taut, they were salty, just enough. And he starts he's got his hands behind me here, and then he starts going into my hair and right around my neck, and he's pushing me into him. And I know what he wants. He backed up because he kind of had the apartment set up like a studio, so his bed was on one side and the kitchen was on the other.
Yeah.
So there were no walls. I mean, there were no metaphorical walls even. We were going at it. So he's backing up and he's pushing my head and he's leading me in and he's guiding me and he knows right where he's going and he lays down in the bed, and that's what I just start doing, unbuckling his belt buckle and then the jeans.
Yes.
And you have to be very careful though, ladies and anyone else who's interested in penis from the Degenerate Nation, always protect the penis when you're unzipping the jeans.
Yeah, don't do some one night stand gangster shit and fucking get our dicks caught in our zippers. That's not cool.
No. And it was so nice because my hand went right in between his boxers and his jeans, so I could feel the erection pushing up against my knuckles as I'm unzipping him. And
the knuckles.
Oh my God. I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
I'm getting hot.
I'm looking for my fan in this motherfucker.
It's getting warm in here.
I don't know where my fan went. I need it. Shit. I'm slathering myself in Nutella right now.
Oh my God. Nummy.
Yeah.
So I don't waste any time. I unzip him and gently, you almost have to peel like a banana. You peel the one side of the fly down.
Yeah. You almost let it out on its own accord.
Exactly. It's almost like a flower opening its petals.
The flower will come out. Beep, 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 beep.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's on you.
The flower was straining against those cotton boxers. And I'm like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Because I love the outline. I mean, every part of giving a guy head is absolutely sublime. It's just every part of it.
It's a bulbous masterpiece that arises from deep within the underwear.
God. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
He wasn't necessarily huge. He wasn't small. He was average, but the shape of it was so perfect. It was just artwork.
Yeah, it was not the best, not the worst, but it was still art.
Mm-mm. And I was hot, and I was heated, and I was thirsty for the dick. And I definitely peeled back the boxers ever so gently, and it's like Christmas morning when you open a present. There it is.
Pop up a Prezi, man. It's time for that dick. Oh, shit. Gonna suck that dick. When you gonna suck that dick?
Yeah, I know. I love tasting the head before I've even completely lowered the boxers all the way down.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Because it knows where it's going, and it's tickling my tonsils, and it's hot, it's hard, it's actually quite fast, but it didn't matter because it was just so hot, it almost had to be fast.
Fucking due north, man.
2, 3, I always say first 2, 3, 4 times with a guy, they're just throwaway times anyway. But I wasn't throwing this away. He was throwing it down my throat, and he threw it fast.
Well, if he doesn't give a shit about this performance or whatever, then you're gonna get that. If they're more self-conscious about it or conscious about what you're getting out of it, then maybe they're gonna be like find ways to make sure that it doesn't just go. Oh,
It did not bother me one bit though, because I love sucking dick and I love swallowing, and there it was. It was just beautiful. It was dessert. It was exactly what I had gone for that night, and every part of him was just gorgeous. So anyway, he was on his bed, and he had just come, and I had just cleaned him up with my tongue, of course.
Yeah.
And so then it took a little bit for him to actually move again, which was fine. I just relaxed there. I'm already just kind of glowing because I'm like, I'm like a cat that found the cream, baby.
Yeah, you got that dick.
Yeah.
From your
and
mouth.
He slowly he starts to relax. So he pulls his boxers back up over his penis, and he's tucking it in for night. And so then I go over and I turn off the one light over in the kitchen, and the music is still playing softly, which is fine. And eventually he just kind of like drifts off to sleep. He doesn't even go underneath the blankets. So the music...
That's some good suck right there.
I don't know. It's like 2:30, 3 o'clock or whatever in the morning. And
in 1999, dick suck.
And I had my snack, my dessert, so I'm all set.
Yeah.
So I curl in with him. And I'm going to get some shut-eye because it's no big deal. It's out in the middle of the country. We're, consenting adults. We're going to take a nap. Until about 7 a.m.
Oh.
Something happened at 7 a.m. I am awoken by a horrendous noise. And it's the acid rock. Dum, 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 dum.
Thumper!
Dum, 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 dum. And it's coming from speakers that were not on the night before, from behind the bed. And it literally shook the headboard. It shook the mattress. It shook my partner. It shook me. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then boom, 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 boom. I could not even make out the words to this horseshit music. And it was just like permeating everything. And I'm like, the fucking noise, because it's just literally decibel upon decibel, and I'm like, oh my god, my ears are bleeding. That's not the funny part. The funny part is the guy doesn't wake up.
What?
He is like out. Now I'm thinking that he had enough to drink the night before, and he had a good suck. So he is just Zing hard.
You sucked him in 1998 or 99 back into 98.
I don't know what the fuck
Put that
was
bitch to bed.
But literally, dum, 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 dum. It's like, what the fuck did I do? Did I release Satan? Okay, picture that, but everything is like shaking.
And the walls are shaking with the bass up because he's got the bass up. He's country boy.
Oh my god, it was just terrible. And so I'm like, fuck, I gotta turn this thing off, right? It's 7 a.m. Here it is, Saturday morning. We both have nothing to do. I was hoping just to sleep in with this guy, maybe get some morning head. You suck a little more dick in the morning because it's like breakfast.
Get that session on.
Best meal of the day. But I cannot find that fucking switch to turn this horseshit music off. Boom, 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 boom. I must have spent 10 minutes looking around everywhere. I even looked for a plug-in. I couldn't find any place on the wall that this stereo was plugged in.
It was coming from the mouth of hell. The mouth of hell.
I would agree with you 100%. I can't think of anything else. So I did an Irish goodbye.
I mean, I don't think the Irish suck dick before they disappear.
Okay, well,
That's a German thing.
Then? The German goodbye.
I sucking die digging.
I'm going to go. Bye bye now. Bye bye.
You had a blow stand.
Pretty much. So
one night stand with that's just a blow job. That's a blow stand. That's okay.
Yep. I tuck it into my Mercury Sable and I take off.